What's up, Virgo? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, anywhere that it applies in your chart. However, if it does not apply in your chart, please do not make it fit. For you cross watchers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe. Please hit the like button. I normally don't ask that, but it's getting to the point where it's about that time. I'm not going to bug you every video, but please hit the like button if you would like to. Cross watchers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just know that when I read, I'm a very complex reader, and there are times when the energy will come in your energy. So you could be saying, Virgo is doing this to me, and I know that. So that's why I say the energy can come in vice versa. So just know that you can put in the comments if you want to share that this is what Virgo's doing to me, and explain your story if you'd like. Just know that we're aware of it, so you don't have to put, oh, this doesn't resonate because it's the other way around. The fact is it resonates, and take what you can, leave what you can't. You know, bye Felicia, the rest. I just opened my schedule back up. I finally am hopefully getting over the pneumonia after 6.5 months of having it. I was hospitalized, so that's why your videos are late. I was hospitalized, and then I came out and had a huge storm where 500,000 people in just this area alone had no power and no internet. So I am late for a reason, or a few. Meditating for you guys this month. The Death card came up a lot. I feel like you're going through a serious change. And it's not one that's necessarily bad. I feel like you're going deep within yourself this month, for the month of October. And even though I feel like the universe forced a decision on you to leave somebody, or for the sake of this, I'm just going to say Virgo's person or Virgo. Otherwise, I'm going to make everybody confused and insane. So I feel like even though the universe forced a change on you, Virgo, by forcing you to walk away from someone or something, the change that you're receiving in your life is one that's needed, one that's really, really good. I don't see anything negative around it. I do see somebody that probably wasn't good for you, and it was time for you to learn your lesson as a soulmate and then move on to the next soulmate. Soulmates have expiration dates, guys. Twin flames do not. Now, I seem to be running into the situation where everyone thinks they're in a twin flame relationship. Excuse me. And I will be hanging out with my halls a lot because, well, I have pneumonia. Just know that the person that you were communicating with was draining you. It's like a 7 of Cups for this deck, and this deck is very different. It's related to your chakras. And in this deck, the 7 of Cups is something that just drains you. It takes all your energy. It's not necessarily, it's tricky in the sense that you don't know where to stop the energy. But at the same time, it's not tricky in the sense of sneaky. Oh, speaking of which, we've got the 7 of Cups right here, and you notice it's draining her. She's got this beautiful background to explore, and instead you see very vaguely the lines of energy that are protruding to the cups. And a lot of the time, the 7 of Cups is sneaky. But to me, it's more of a sense of starting to figure out for you what needs to be let go of. and why. The universe may have stepped in and ass over tea kettled you or removed somebody from your life very suddenly, but it was because of the fact that you weren't learning to move on, and that may have been your lesson. And now it's like you're in a time of respite. You're in a time of peace. I feel like you're in a minor / major hermit mode type of deal. And you're tired of fighting for your position. So it's time for you to lay down that 7 of Rods, lay down the 7 of Cups, take your rest, take your respite, and take in the knowledge from the Hermit and that minor Hermit card of the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. Must have said that for a reason. I wonder if you guys are holding on to your heart, your soul, your body, your mind to try and focus yourselves more on what is important at this time. And I feel like there might be someone who comes up with feelings, but right now is not a good time for you. You may get a message of love, of balance, but the best thing you can do at this time when you're learning and holding on so tight to yourself, where you're not going to give yourself away in a relationship, the best time is to give yourself away to you. Learn how to trust your instincts again. Learn how to become who you need to become. Yeah, I feel like there was a judgment down on you, and it took away somebody. Oh, the Patriots are playing. Sorry, guys, but I'm busy tonight. It's taken away someone who is manipulative and really sucking the life out of you here. And now it's a loss, yes, but you're learning to deal with when to let go. Because as I said, this person is only a soulmate. And I really like when the cards back up what I'm feeling and what I have to say. Because yes, this is the ending of a cycle for you, and your instincts are telling you it's walk-away time, and you've made your decision, and you've taken action on it. It's time to go. And of course, the King of Coins would show up. But the cards really back up what I had to say, because Judgment came through. Was somebody who was emotionally manipulative, but warm and inviting and charming. But it was someone you didn't need in your life. How do I know that? Because as I said before I pulled the cards, this is the 2 of Cups. This is my, how would I put it? My soulmate card. And soulmates have time limits. They're there only to teach you certain lessons, only to teach you what it is they're there to teach you. And this person was there to teach you when to walk away. So I love when this happens. Not only that, but it taught you to get away from this person before it took everything you have with the 6 of Swords. It's almost like you were stuck here and you didn't know how to remove yourself. And so I feel like the universe came in and removed a very negative person from your life. They were draining. Maybe you were paying their way. Maybe you were, not just that, you were being emotionally manipulated into doing things. And the universe finally comes along and says, okay, enough. Because it looks here like this person wasn't just emotionally draining, but financially draining. And it's like you came to a point in your emotions where you had to leave. You had no choice. The universe just said, okay, enough of this person. And here's that death card I was talking about with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's telling me this either just happened, it's about to happen, or it's just leaving your life in the recent past, which is usually, for me, 6 months to a year. Sometimes it can be even longer. It can be 15 years, depending on whether or not you've learned the lesson yet. And it's telling me with the death card that this is really coming to an end, and it's really, this cycle is ending. And it feels bad right now, but it's something that truly needs to happen. And I think, Virgo, that you know that. Because instinctually, when it comes down to the High Priestess, she's here to tell you in the upright, hey, these things need to come to an end. And you know that. You have the notion that it's time for this to end. It's time for this to go. And you've been forced to walk away by whatever circumstance that might be for you. And you've made that decision because you've had to. With the Lovers and the Eight of Cups in reverse. It was time to go, or you're still holding on and the universe is about to rip this person out of your life, or rip you out of that person's life. Because at this time, it looks like with the Ace of Wands reverse, maybe you cannot take action, or they're not going to allow you to take action until you get that this person is not your person. And there you are coming up as yourself, as the King of Coins. These to me are androgynous. They have no sex. They have no sign. It's just what you're going through at the time. They have a certain energy. And this person feels emotionally drained. This person feels like they've been paying the way for far too long. This person feels just completely drained from everything. But with Temperance, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Wands, that tells me there that there's a third-party interference. And this third-party interference is here to balance you out and put you back to where you're going to be at a crossroad again, and where you need to take the right instead of the left. So you guys really need to realize that the divine are stepping in with Temperance. With the Three of Cups, they're letting me know that they're there. This isn't just a card of third-party influence when it comes to relationships. And they're letting me know that they're putting you back on the right track. I love when this happens, when the cards back up everything that I just said without even looking. They're telling you at this Two of Wands, this intersection here, to make the right decision. You always go left when you should go right. Or you always go right when you should go left. So they're intervening here and taking this person right out of your situation and saying, okay, now you're at the crossroads. What are you going to do? But they're yelling at you too, because they're saying you're moping in this Ten of Cups and how you thought this was your person, and the Seven of Wands, you still wanted to kind of fight for the situation, but something happened. This Princess of Cups and this Five of Coins with this Five of Swords, the Tower, the Princess of Swords, the Three of Swords, like this really came in. The Seven of Coins. And finally, at the end of this hard cycle that I'll go through in a minute, is the Sun. So this isn't for nothing, guys. This is a beautiful read. It may feel horrible right now. It may feel negative. It may feel overwhelming. You miss this person, or you're going to miss this person, and you're going to mourn, but you're going to see the point in it. Now, it's saying stop perseverating on this Ten of Cups. This was not your person. This is a soulmate. Someone you're here to learn from. And your lesson here is, to learn to walk away. To learn when is the proper time to walk away from a situation, right? Now, with this Ten of Cups is that Seven of Wands, saying, okay, put down your rods. There's no more fighting. There's no more anything. This person is permanently blocked from your life. No matter what you do, something is always going to keep you apart because they're not your person. With that is the Princess of Cups in reverse. She was in the upright, but she fell out and came up in the reverse. So it's letting me know that there was divine interference there in the realm of cups. And you may have gotten a message. Maybe this person just didn't want to be with you anymore. Whatever that circumstance was, that the universe truly stepped in and said, okay, plucked you right out or plucked them right out. Enough of this. They're sending you in a different direction. And with that direction, it's letting me know here that you either have a tower moment or you will be having a tower moment, which is probably when they're pulled from your life, because you're under this great expectation that this person is for you. But there's that 5 of Coins where you're ignoring the inner you and what you need. And you're so busy noticing that you're out in this freezing cold and you're having to dress up and you're looking for someone to help you, but you're not looking to this child and wondering what does this child need. Note that you're ignoring this child. It's like the child's almost not there. And this child is in short sleeves while you're wearing this big huge warm robe, and you're still not looking, and it's snowing. This inner child needs attention. It doesn't need another person. It needs you to pay attention, Virgo. And with that is that 5 of Swords. That this is my asshole card, to be honest. This is somebody who truly and honestly regrets what happened in the past. And then there's my husband to come in and kiss me. So cute. But this is a person who truly regrets what happened in the past and is so focused on this person in the background. They're not focused on the fact that they could drop those swords at any time and go tend to this person again, tending to this child. They're too busy in their ego here. And with that, shows me a tower moment. And with that tower moment, tells me that that's either occurring, about to occur, or just had occurred within the last week or couple weeks. The Princess of Swords showed up, and she really tore through your world real quick. So you're hurting pretty bad. But at the same time, you know that it had to happen. This person was not your person. They weren't right for you. You were butting heads. You were just at that point where you should have gone your separate ways a long time ago, but you weren't learning how to let go. And there's that 3 of Swords, an old hurt with them. So you guys were just gaining hurt and more hurt and more hurt. By staying together, you continue to hurt each other more and more and more, so you'll split. Because you're no longer meant to be there. You've learned the lesson you need to learn, and now it's time to focus on integrating that into making it a part of your life and making decisions based on that, based on this lesson that they've been trying to teach you. But it doesn't look like you've been doing that. You're kind of in that woe is me puddle, putting in that 7 of Coins. I'm still putting in work. I'm still putting in work. I'm still putting in work. I'm still in love with this King of Cups. You're in this king, this regal king. Still in love and having anxiety and coming out of devastation, and this person is not what I thought this is what I wished for. And then the Star comes along, and what they want from you, the divine, is to hold on tight to yourself for a while. Is to show yourself self-love. Learn when it's a good time to let go. Okay, Virgo, sorry, I know everybody, all they want to hear about is relationships, but at the same time, the spirits bring what the spirits bring. And that's what they have to say to you this month. It's a beautiful read. It's, amazing, because you guys have the insight now of what the lesson was for this to happen. And no matter how it happened, in the worst way possible, whatever it is that happened, You knew it had to happen, right? If you guys would like a more detailed and personal reading, my information is in the box below. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I don't sell myself. Kind of awkward. I let my readings sell themselves. So I'm going to take my big old pregnant butt and I am going to make the next video, which is Sagittarius. Well, my Virgos, I almost said my Libras. Well, my Virgos, have the most wonderful night. This is your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Remember, if you need anything, in the box below. Oh, I'm having issues with my email, so if you've emailed me and I haven't responded, please hit me up on Facebook under Kelly Bennett Boston. The way to spell it is there. If you don't use all 3 words, you don't find me. Or you can look for me on Skype under Trinity32719@hotmail.com. I don't know what's going on with my email, but Mercury retrograde and all these retrogrades, I'm not even going to question it. I'll catch you on the flip side. This is your girl Kelly coming at you from the Queen Tarot B in Boston. Chin up.